Mm-hmm. All right, now we got the recording going. There we go. All right, and we're recording.
Alright. So it's recording and streaming at the same time.
All right. So who's all watching it? There we go. This is Darren with ITV. Thank you for tuning in. We're at the Central Cinema right now, and we're waiting for Lloyd Kaufman, the executive producer, owner, president of Trauma Films, to show up. I got Sean over here on my right, and and we're going to be broadcasting live from the Central Cinema. When Lloyd shows up, we'll move the camera around, get him situated, get everything ready to rock and roll. As always, don't forget to go to our website, itvnw.com, where you can register to become an ITV VIP member, enter to win free prizes, and win guest appearances on the show. This is Darren, coming to you from the Central Cinema in downtown Seattle for the Poltergeist premiere. I'll be right back. Ooh, viewer, who are you? Let us know who you are. Go to that chat room right over there on Ustream. Log on, let us know what's up, let us know what you're thinking, and we'll be live here in just a few moments. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah.
And we'll be asking Lloyd $1 million questions about Poltergeist, Trauma, and his business and how long he's been in, and all the secrets you guys want to know. So stay on board because he's coming. We're going to be here. We're going to be filming this. We're going to be recording it. Get in that chat room. Sean's going to be doing the interview.
Maybe if they ask a really good question, we might even be able to get Lloyd to answer it.
Yeah, maybe if you
If
ask
it's a good question.
If you ask a question, yeah. Hang on a second. Let's tweet that out. Send us a question or
Tweet that out.
in the chat room. To ask Lloyd line. All right. Yeah, so we're just going to be here streaming for a bit. Looks like we've got a couple viewers on board. Thank you for tuning in. Darren Bruce, ITV, at the Central Cinema in downtown Seattle. Lloyd's just running a little bit late. We were supposed to do the interview with him at 5:30, about 11 minutes. But he should be here any moment now. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. Don't forget to go to that chat room. Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter. I like everything. This is Darren with ITV. Don't forget to go to our website, itvnw.com. Yeah, Matt, I know. I just turned on the speakers. I just turned on the mic. I had to be talking about some crazy stuff that's going to be going on tonight that I can't talk about over the air, but
Top secret.
wish you'd be in my shoes. You wish you were in my shoes. So anyways, thanks, Matt, for logging on. Again, as always, Matt, one of our awesome supporters, Matt Waldron, with the ONE One Night Events crew. Travis, Darren, what's up, guys? How you doing? Hit us up. Ask your questions.
I think you got a message. Heard a boom. Do you have your phone with you? Or is it right there?
Oh, it went doo-doo-doo?
I thought I heard boom.
It'll be a one moment. Oh, did it go boom? The hero
That's what I
sound.
heard. I could be mistaken.
Yeah, you heard that. Shit, and I got 39 minutes here, so yay. No, strike that. Hold on, bus. I brought the power adapter for the computer.
Yeah, baby. You brought the power.
At least that's smart.
So you're streaming live right now?
Yes.
Can you... Streaming and recording. So everybody, while we have this time together, I just wanted to let everybody know that I actually was the inspiration for Toxic Avenger. I grew up in New York, as did Lloyd. You can Wikipedia it, it's true. And we used to kick it. Why are you not camera?
You were not there, now you're on camera right there.
Lloyd and I used to kick it, and now you're probably saying, wait, Lloyd is significantly older than you. Yeah, I know. But I matured quickly. In New York, you mature fast. You know, you got to. That's just the way it is in the street, right? And so we were kicking it, although back then we didn't call it kicking it. But we were talking about some things, and I was like, cough. That's what we called him. I said, cough. I said, hey, cough. Why don't we, at the time it was we, you know, now it's all just cough. No, that would be dumb. But I was like, hey, check this out. I got this idea. Let's make this guy who was getting picked on. Because it was because me, I didn't pick on him. You know, I didn't like it. I didn't mop up back then at the health club. But I got picked on a lot, and I was like, you know what? You're making noise. That's Darren Bruce making noise. So I was like, hey.
Gotta speak up a little bit more. Yeah.
I was like, hey, Carl, why don't we make this movie about this guy who gets picked on and then gets supernatural powers and then starts beating up on people who victimize other people? He was like, oh, come on, it's already been done, man. And I was like, well, no, check this out. But we'll make him, like, toxic. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, back then in the 80s, it was all about nuclear waste. We're all scared about nuclear waste and everything. So it's like, yeah, we'll make it like he's toxic. He's not just like bitten by a spider. That's stupid. Who's going to buy that? But no, this guy,
Yeah, you're walking right through the shot.
Is toxic, right? And you know, we can make him all ugly and stuff, like boils and freaking his eye coming out of his side, and you know, and a tutu would be nice if you can work it in. If you can't work it in, that's fine. But I wanted him to wear a tutu just because. Don't ask why. Just go with it. And he was like, "Oh no, that didn't work." But look, it did, didn't it? Yeah, it was real big now. You know, and the movie was weird. I didn't have anything to do with the actual, you know, directing of it, or else it could have been a lot smoother, a lot better acting. But I think it hit